What's going on, guys? This is Dave. Welcome back to another episode of the Mid-Table Clash. Today again back with Leicester City now, of course. And today we've got three more games. We've got Stoke City, the big one today, against Kurt. His side are sat in 11th. We are sat just two places behind him, doing okay now with Leicester at 13th. Then we've got a Capital One Cup semi-final clash against Manchester City. The first leg there, we beat them earlier on in the last episode, 1-0 in the league. And then we've got another match against another manager that is currently in the save, an FA Cup clash against in-form West Bromwich Albion, managed by J&O United. A huge game. If you didn't catch up with the last episode, here are the results. We beat Sunderland 3-0, Man City 1-0, and unfortunately we did lose to Spurs 3-1, which leaves us here in a bit of a dodgy situation of 13th. We could have been a little bit higher. Could have actually been in the top half, but unfortunately we dropped those points. But today we got just the one league game and then two cup games, but all three are really big games. So let's go and jump in to the matches. So we're here now for the game against Stoke City. We'll start off with Kurt's side. Of course, Stoke, he started Jack Butland in goal, Muniesa at left back, Shawcross and Volscheid as his centre backs, Glenn Johnson as his right back, Hinteregger as a central defensive midfielder, Van Ginkel and Forshaw in the middle, Shaqiri and Arnautovic on the wings, with Mama Baramdiouf up top, Shay Given, Jeff Cameron, Wilson, Shenton, Boyan, Affolite and Joselu make up his bench. We're playing with 4-2-2, Schmeichel in net, Schlupp, Balanta, Hoof, Delate across the back, Inler and King in the middle, Alvarez and Mahrez on the wings and Jamie Vardy, and Andre Kramaric starting up top with Mark Schwarzer, Christian Fuchs, Drinkwater, Kante, Ben Aloane, Dyer and Albrighton on the bench. And Schlupp with the throw-in into Inler. Plays it into Alvarez, into Kramaric here, in towards the middle. Vardy's there. Vardy picks it up. Bit of room on the right for Mahrez if he peels off. Delate's gone. Alvarez, loads of room for Schlupp on the left-hand side. He's found Schlupp as well. Big touch towards the byline. And a free-for-all really in the area. And Stoke City just about get it away. Another chance here. Stoke yet to have a shot on goal. Baramdiouf working his way up. Stop having niggles at him there. Oh, niggling at the back of his ankles. Thought we were going to give away a cheap penalty there. So half time, and what a boring first half. Nothing really had happened in that first half. But we're doing okay. If we keep going, I'll show you the stats. We will get a goal for sure. As you can see down here on the bottom, Stoke have had 5 shots to our 7. We actually didn't really have a shot at goal until after 20 minutes, and we had 7 towards the end of the second half, so we're coming a lot more into it. We're doing okay at the moment, and hopefully we can build on it, and in the second half have a good one. Here's Delate to King, back to the full-back Delate. Stoke are quite defensive here, but there's a big gap towards the middle. That's a really poor pass, and could get caught on the break here. Loads of room for Shaqiri. He's through on goal, and it's a straight at there. Kasper Schmeichel, they should have put that away. Shaqiri. Stoke still are going to keep the ball here and maybe have another bite at the apple, or the cherry rather. Or are we going to get a chance? No, Joselu, the big guy. Van Ginkel, and we're giving away a penalty. Riyad Mahrez is so poor. He's so clumsy. Can't score penalties to save his life. And he's given away a penalty as well. And it's a chance here for Stoke to take the lead here. No team has really deserved this so far. And it's going to be Glenn Johnson, is it? Or Adam Johnson is saved by Kasper Schmeichel. And it's cleared away. Oh, it was Glenn Johnson, the number 8. Incredible. And we're still at 0-0. Volscheid. Oh, what's going on? He made some changes, but Kramaric just scored. And what has happened there for Stoke City? Andre Kramaric just scored. It was a bit of a pause, but Volscheid here don't have a clue what he's doing, and Vardy's tackled him, and Andre Kramaric has poked it into the far corner and given us a crucial lead here. Get in there. So still 1-0 up. Stoke here really need a goal. Kurt has been on very good form recently, and for us to break it would be brilliant. Great counter-attacking football here. Dyer with the ball on the wing. Can he put it in? He can. It's a perfect ball towards Kramaric, and Mahrez makes it 2-0. Riyad Mahrez making up for his mistake of giving away the penalty earlier in the game. We've now gone 2 goals up. Hopefully we can't bottle this. For Riyad Mahrez, great football there from Dyer, the substitute coming on. Good ball in. It's a sitter for Kramaric really here. He's headed towards the far post. but Mahrez has scored the rebound and we are now 2-0 up. And there we go, full time. We've beaten Kurt's team, Stoke, 2-0. They were on brilliant form recently as well. So that is a huge result for us. As you can see, the final stats here have come in 14 shots to the Stokes 11. Both teams have 5 on target. We had a little bit more of the ball though. Overall, a very strong performance. And the rest of the boys have almost finished their games. And Joe, who's Crystal Palace manager, he's been spending a bit of money recently as well. He's just lost 1-0 to Man City, who also missed a penalty. Confirmation of our 2-0 victory over Stoke City there. And Jano currently is losing 3-2 to West Ham United. Jano performing by far better than all of us so far. He's losing. That could be a huge loss for him, but we'll see. He's the master of comebacks at the moment, but we'll keep you updated on that result. If not, we'll move on to the next game, which is a Capital One Cup clash against Manchester City. So guys, big game today, Capital One Cup against Manchester City. We're going to go through the teams now. And as you can see, City are starting with Joe Hart in goal, Kolarov, Otamendi, Kompany and Sagna at the back. Fernandinho, Fernando in midfield, Sterling, De Bruyne and Patrick Roberts on the right, and Aguero up top. Caballero, Demichelis, Barker, Boni, Navas, Clichy and Thierry Ambrose make up their bench. Now our team, a couple of changes: Schmeichel in net, Schlupp, Hoof, Delate and Simpson across the back, Kante, Drinkwater in the middle, Alvarez and Mahrez on the wings, Kramaric and Vardy up top. But on the bench, Emmanuel Adebayor, who I've just signed, he's just confirmed his signing a couple of days ago, isn't quite match fit, but he's on the bench, along with Schwarzer, Fuchs, Albrighton, Wes Morgan, Andy King and Ulloa. Very early chance here. Mahrez with the corner puts it in, cleared away only as far as Drinkwater again, and Kante with the second effort on goal, maybe blocked. Promising start here, back out to Drinkwater again, towards here, Mahrez, and forces a very good save for Joe Hart. Very good start so far. Sterling with the throw in, Kolarov. Simpson won the ball. Here's Sterling, very quick and a good save there by Kasper Schmeichel, who kept us in the game last time around. Is he going to do it again today? We need him to have a big performance. Sterling again, and we scramble it away just about there with Ricky Alvarez and co. It's a corner for City. We've cleared it away just about. Thought maybe they could have got a goal there. Kolarov pumps it back up to Sagna here into Roberts. Good football there. Aguero loses it. Now Drinkwater. Can we break? Mahrez. Here's Riyad Mahrez into Vardy. Back towards Mahrez. Not the best pass though now. Can City break? No. Simpson. Mahrez. Drinkwater. Better from us. Vardy into Kramaric. Great football. Kante. He's onside. What a goal. We've taken the lead here against Manchester City. And the football there was absolutely incredible. Drinkwater picked it up. Vardy here. And look at this. One touch stuff. Takes Joe Hart out of place. And Kante puts it into the back of the net to give us a crucial goal here in the Capital One Cup first leg semi-final. Otamendi beats Vardy in the air. But if we can keep the possession here, maybe have another chance. Oh, Jamie Vardy. Drinkwater. Better football. A great game. Kramaric. Oh, great football. Unfortunately, the pass was slightly overhit this time. And it was Kramaric who almost made it 2-0. Mahrez here with the chance from the crossing position. Wow, great football. As long as we can do this on the counter-attack every time, our quick forwards, we got a great chance today. Perfect first half, 1-0 up here against Manchester City. As long as we don't lose, I'm pretty confident we can take a draw or a win into a home tie in the second leg. So very passionately we could say. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. The football we were playing in the final third was beautiful. So quick, fast-flowing football, one-touch stuff, which, you know, tore City apart. As you can see with the stats, very even. City have had slightly a little bit more of the ball, but other than that, exactly the same shots and on target. However, we are committing so many fouls, and as you can see, having a lot of bookings. I don't know if this is because we're playing City, playing a bit quicker, getting past us a little bit quicker, and we're committing, or it's just the way we're playing at the moment. But so far, so good. Is Simpson coming into the last 15 minutes of the game. We've got to hold on to this, hopefully. King, oh, I can't lose it there. Kante, and we've lost it, and this isn't good at all, you know. And City are going to break. Barker into Sterling, great stop, and we've cleared it away just about. Aguero, who's quite deep here, into Navas. Delate just about gets there, and very lucky there. Albrighton, we can't quite scramble it away fully. We're still 1-0 up though. This is great. The last 20 seconds or so far, it looks like we're going to take a lead into the second leg here. A couple of seconds or so to go now. As long as we can keep Navas back, here. Sterling's got a chance. We've tackled him and get it in there. Manchester City 0, Leicester City 1. That is the full time result, and what a important victory that was. For us to take this into the second leg now is hugely important. There the final scores as well. Watford 1, Chelsea 1, so all to play for in that other second leg. But there we go with the final stats. City, both cities, pardon me, we very, very equal. Luckily for us, we played some great football, grabbed that goal as well. Very, very promising to take into the second leg. In the Premier League, wow, full-time scores as well. Joe just about beat Sunderland 3-2. He got a 3-2 win there. Wow, J&O always finishing last. His game's not quite finished, but he's 3-0 up away at home from Everton. Huge result for him there. And Swansea beat, not too sure who scored the other 2 goals, beat Kurtzside Stoke 3-0. I'll show you kind of what the league table looks like. Of course, we've got a game in hand. We're still in 10th. We've got a game in hand, so we'll win. We could push possibly up another place, overtake Liverpool. What a huge turnaround that would be as well. But go on to the last game now against J&O in the FA Cup. So guys, we're here. Huge game day. FA Cup against J&O United's West Bromwich Albion. They're in such good form in the league. I will tell you, their team, they're starting Timo Horn in goal. Rico Henry at left back, interestingly. Socrates Papastafopoulos, is that right? On loan from Dortmund. He's just come in for his debut, I'm guessing. Johnny Evans and James at right back. Darren Fletcher at defensive midfield. Zuccolini and Brunt in the middle. Pavon and McManaman on the wings. Caleri up front. Now he's rotated big time. This isn't the team I thought he'd dare start, but Myhill, Olsen, McLean, Gamboa, Morrison, Pocagnoli and Rondon on the bench. I know Rondon, Morrison, McLean, big players for him, all on the bench. We're starting a strong team. Schmeichel in goal, Schlupp, Balanta, Delat at centre-back, Simpson on the right, Kante and Drinkwater in the middle, Alvarez and Morris. We're welcoming back from his injury, Okazaki up front with Vardy. 2 strong strikers on the bench for a change now, with Adebayor and Kramaric both on the bench, along with Schwarzer, Hoof, Inler, Fuchs and Albrighton. Another chance here from the corner, Alvarez, and it was Balanta. And I thought that was in, I thought that was 2-0. 1-0 rather. Getting ahead of myself a little bit. Here's Johnny Evans. Onto James on the right hand side. Into Brunt. Kante with a strong challenge. Won the ball. Towards McManaman. He's got a slight knock. Schlupp with a good tackle. Man, can we break here? Jeffrey Schlupp. Long ball towards Shinji Okazaki. 2 former Manchester United players combining to give it to Brunt. And Caleri and Zuccolini with a great chance there. Good football there from West Bromwich Albion, to be fair to J&O's side. It's going to be a goal kick here from Schmeichel up towards Morris. Got a bit of time. But Pavon picks it up here to Caleri again. West Brom playing some quick stuff. Towards McLean, the substitute, just literally come on the pitch. Look, McLean got the better of him, and it was another chance. And Pavon's shot was blocked, and he's going to take the corner here as well. Ball in, cleared away from Balanta, only as far as Caleri. Into Pavon again. Can we deal with this danger? Caleri back to James, and knocked out for a throw-in. So it's half time. This game is so close. Both teams really have had chances. Both teams have 4 shots, very close in possession. We're pretty even at the moment, and I'm not sure what is going to go on to happen. Replay isn't ideal at the moment, but we'll have to wait and see. 1 goal makes all the difference. Drinkwater with a free kick. And I thought that went in. Unlucky Danny Drinkwater there. Horn with this goal kick up towards Pavon. We've won the header. Tried to get it towards Vardy, but Zuccolini very good on the ball here. Drinkwater almost tackled him. We're a bit all over the place defensively there. Pavon though picks it up here on the left hand side towards James McLean. Heads it back across, and another good chance. It was Chris Brunt this time with the chance on goal. McLean whips in this corner, cleared away there from Drinkwater. They're going to keep the attack on. Zuccolini on the edge of the box. To Matty James, his pass wasn't brilliant, and we can get away with the ball. To James again. Schlupp won that header, but we're going to get caught on the break here. What are we? Schlupp's on a booking as well. Hopefully he doesn't commit. He's gone and left that right hand side free, and Pavon scored. And Jeffrey Schlupp all over the place there. Christian Pavon, who's looked pretty dangerous today, to be fair to him, has headed in for West Bromwich Albion. We're going to have to make some changes. I think Schlupp is going to have to come off. Trying a bit too hard there. got to concentrate, and he's on a booking. Didn't really want to commit there, and Pavon gives him the lead. We're going all out now. All Brighton. Ball in off the post. Kante, what a save again! How have we not scored in this game? How? We've gone so attacking now as well. Literally, the fullbacks are now playing as wing backs. We're playing the central midfielders as attacking midfielders. We have come so close there to equalising this game. Schmeichel now. Surely this isn't the end. Drinkwater. Vardy couldn't get there. Now West Brom going to break. McLean and Calorie is through. Can he put this game to bed? And he's put it over the bar for West Bromwich Albion there. The highlight continues. Does this mean there's still a goal or a chance in this Calorie? It's going to go to West Brom. Pavon! And another good save by Kasper Schmeichel. West Brom now getting us on the break a little bit. He knows what we're trying to do. He knows we're trying to attack. Still a chance in this. Who is it going to be for? Hopefully for us. West Brom here. Balanta won the header, but Morrison wins it. Pavon again on the right hand side, the left hand side rather, into Morrison, whose shot went wide. And it's coming up to the last minute of the game. I don't think there's going to be another chance in this now. Schmeichel with the ball forward towards Adebayor, who didn't win the header. Calorie does. Pick this up, and McLean chance here, and West Brom again smash it over. I've had more shots since we've gone a lot more attacking, which is annoying. We're not winning anything there. Towards Adebayor every time. McLean tackle there. And toward the last 10 seconds, Adebayor picks it up. Can we do anything? Drinkwater on the break here. This is the last 5 seconds of the game. Mark Brighton. Everyone has got to go up for this corner now. Everyone is up. Everyone's back for West Brom. All Brighton with the ball in. Cleared away, only back as far as All Brighton. Into Kante. He's tackled cleanly in Calorie. I don't think West Brom are going to have time to break. And there we go, full time. They are through to the 4th round of the FA Cup. Unfortunately, we are knocked out. We played well. We were unlucky. And we played some very good football there. And luckily the lads agree that we were unlucky. Again, very even game. It could have gone either way, to be honest. But West Brom took the one chance with Christian Pavon. He looked pretty dangerous all game. Matty James actually got man of the match for them. I didn't think he was brilliant there for them. But that is full time. And that is the end of the matches for this episode. So that is the end of the episode. We're going to have a quick look at what happened to the other guys in the cup as well, if we can find them. Stoke, wow, Kurt lost to a 90th minute Shrewsbury Town goal. Has not been a good episode for him at all. And I must have scrolled past Crystal Palace somewhere along the way. They drew 0-0 to Notts County. So, wow, I thought I had it bad. Those two have really struggled. And, of course, in the other two fixtures, pretty good day for us. We beat Kurt 2-0. We beat Man City 1-0 as well. And overall, a very good episode for us. Despite that 1-0 loss, next episode is tough. Chelsea, Liverpool and Southampton.
Alright guys, Gingex here, and welcome to Football Manager 2016, the mid-table clash. Today I'm joined with JMO, Curtio and Dave as a party, and today has been an eventful episode to say the least from my point of view, and I'm going to start off with myself because I have not big news. It is big news, but it's not. So I started my episode and I lost to Man City 1-0, which personally, seeing as I was away from home, I thought was a very good result to end my 6 away games in a row streak. Anyway, and then the board decided that they wanted to have a talk about recent performances. And when I say recent performances, they mean mainly the Man City game, the concerning factor. And then I said, look, it's my fault, I made a mistake, I'm sorry. So I said, okay, we accept your apology, but we hope for improvements in the future. 2 days later, Crystal Palace proposed new contract talks. So I signed a new deal with Crystal Palace.
Well, at least if they sack you, you're going to get some more compensation.
Oh yeah, that really important compensation that goes towards nothing. Other than that though, I scraped the win against Sunderland, which if I'd lost then I would have got sacked, and then I just drew 0-0 with bloody Notts County. So, I know there's a man in this call right now who really wants to talk about his episode. So Kurt, you're going to go next.
Well, where do I start? I started off with a huge game against Leicester, managed by Dave Azzopardi, and for some reason I put 11 magicians on the field because every one of my players fucking disappeared, and I didn't play very well, and I lost that one 2-0, and I really didn't deserve anything else because honestly it was the most dreadful game I've watched with 2 more goals added in. So I basically just felt like I've been beaten up, so I thought, oh, alright, I'll beat Dave's... Oh, no, I didn't beat Dave's former team either. I lost 3-0, so they're making it even worse. And then I thought, you know what, worst comes to worst, I've got an FA Cup game to fall... No, I haven't got an FA Cup game to fall back on, because I lost that one as well. I mean, give credit, because I did perform well. I mean, Kouyaté, you know, he was running about everywhere, covered every blade of grass because his first touch was fucking useless. And I found out again my team was full of magicians, and watching Mark Wilson is worse than having my eyes gouged out, because at least then I won't have to watch him play football anymore. So I'm currently looking for a whole new 25 squad of players, as they've all been sacked except Kouyaté, because he told me he'd eat my family otherwise.
The thing is, I'm looking at your match against Dave, and you actually had quite a few shots.
You missed the
Same amount of
penalty as
shots
well.
on target. And
If
Kasper
you saw that
Schmeichel was
penalty,
at 9.1.
yeah, if you missed the penalty, I mean, the whole game could have been different. So,
I don't even want to talk
not
about
missed
Glenn
the
Johnson
penalty,
taking the penalties
scored
again.
the penalty. Yeah, well, Mahrez has missed 2 of my last penalties as well. It's proper annoying.
But Mahrez is a penalty taker. I don't know why my penalties are going to Glenn Johnson.
Because they're disappearing.
Yeah.
That's a good point. But anyway, I had a fantastic episode. I'm looking forward to the next one.
I can tell that by not only your tone of voice, but I'm just glad that you're not getting rid of Cheku Kouyaté, because of course, if you did, I would have to eat your family as well. So now we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on to J&O.
Okay, well, I started off against West Ham, who it became very obvious are doing really, really well. They're now second, I believe, just behind Tottenham, so that's the top 2. And literally, they started playing me off the park. I made some changes, managed to get 2-1 up at half-time. Then I thought, being cocky, that I could make even more changes and destroy them, and conceded 2 goals in 3 minutes from kickoff. So I pretty much threw that game away myself, which is a shame because that broke a 7-match undefeated streak. But then we went in against Everton, and my team played like I've been trying to make them play. And I know I always sound like I'm really disappointed with them, but that was a great game against Everton, a great performance. I just feel like we should have scored more. And then we came up against Dave in the FA Cup, and at first it looked like they were going to walk all over me. Then we started kind of coming back into the game, got 1 goal, and then it was literally all Dave. And my team just pretty much held on.
It was
until
so... The stats,
minutes.
though, were so even. Like, I mean, literally,
Yeah,
all it
but
was...
I came back near the end, but that's it. Like,
at the end, the last 10 minutes, I put everyone up, like, even the centre-backs and stuff, like, and I was like, crap, because, like, I thought you read it, because every attack then was for you. You just kept going on the break.
Yeah, I'd change it to counter as
But
soon
I'm
as you
some
changed to
sitters,
attacking.
man. I mean, Adebayor came on his first chance of the game through a
I
goal.
didn't even know you had Adebayor.
I literally just signed him, like, a couple of days before. But yeah, because we've only,
But,
we've
yeah,
only got
I wasn't
3
even
first
trying
team
to go
shots.
through, to be honest. I mean, I wanted to beat Dave, but I'm
Yeah,
really
I know. I saw your team, and
badly
it was
affected.
like it was rotated heavily. But I mean, you still got like Rico Henry's a very good left back. Like even, well, obviously probably not so much at Premier League level. Well, in a couple of years he will be, but he's still a solid left back anyway. But then,
Yeah, and Matthew James, just want to point out, brought him in for 2 games because I had no fit right backs, and he's not a right back, and he has played absolutely amazing in both games. Although he did look like he almost set up a Leicester player for an easy
I
goal.
know, I
at one.
thought that. I was like, huh, how's he got man of the match? But to be fair, like looking at his stats, he did have a pretty solid game anyway.
But yeah, great episode. I'm looking forward to the next one, and I actually mean that. Whereas I don't think everyone else has.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, just looking at my fixtures, I'm definitely not. So we're going to now move on to Dave. How did your episode go?
Well, we started off with a game against Kurt, 2-0 victory. To be fair, I think the game could have gone either way. When he had that penalty, if he'd scored, I think he would have got the 3 points in the end. Luckily for us, Schmeichel saved it, and we got them, 2 goals in the end. Can't quite remember who scored. I think Kramaric was it, and
Kramaric and Mahrez scored.
Mahrez, yeah. because Mahrez gave away the penalty, man. I was fuming at that. But he got away with it. Schmeichel made the save. A good victory there. And then we went to, you guys had a league game, but I played in the Capital One Cup first leg semi-final against City at the Etihad. And that was a pretty even game. And they had Aguero playing, because last time I beat them, they had Bonnie up front. Aguero was injured, but Aguero started. And we played some class football. I mean, it was pretty even, but we were playing this one-touch stuff that was incredible. Like, literally like Leicester were playing in the week. We played a long ball towards Kramaric, and first time he passed it across like a sweaty goal towards Kante, who put it into the back of the net. We did it again, but I think the pass was slightly overhit, and we missed in the end, but we got a strong 1-0 victory there. And I thought we'd get a clean sweep of wins. I mean, we started pretty well against West Brom's J&O side, but in the end, I mean, it could have gone anyway. All it needed was one goal, and I think that would have been the winner. It was that close in the game.
It deserved to be a draw.
Yeah, definitely. I thought it was at half time. I thought it was going to be a replay, but either way, I'm happy we played well. It is one less competition to worry about, but I suppose we're doing so well in the Capital One Cup. There was no reason why we couldn't do so well in the FA Cup, but we could focus on the league and hopefully a Capital One Cup final to come soon as well.
Okay. Right, so moving on into the next episode, I know that I'm looking at my fixtures right now, and I'm guessing that I'm going to be having 4 games as I've got an FA Cup replay. However, so if I'm just going to go by that, I've got Spurs at home, Stoke at home, Notts County away, and Southampton at home. So next episode, I'm looking at potentially taking over Newcastle as they're in the bottom 3.
I think if that happens, we need to do a better job, because we've given Dave a team that seems to be doing okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to get bloody Norwich. Right, Kurt, what's your lineup like next week?
Well, I've got a really tough game. I'm coming up against 20th Norwich, away from home,
Must win.
and my away from home streak currently is not too good, especially against shit teams as well, which makes it even worse. So then I move on to another away game, which is Crystal Palace, and I'm looking forward to that because currently the whole squad hates me or hates each other through my irrational treatment of all players, Glenn Whelan. So if I lose that, the board will hate me, the players will hate me, the staff will probably hate me, and I'll probably get sacked, I'm not going to lie. And then if I don't get sacked, I've got a home game against Everton, and as they're in 13th, I might sneak a draw, but I doubt it, really.
I'll tell you what, Kurt, if you get sacked before me, I will be completely dumbfounded as to
I'd be
how that has
surprised.
happened.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I'm looking at this thinking potentially I could be the only one not to be sacked.
You know, I'm also looking at this and I'm thinking if I win my next game 8-0, I could potentially be 10th. As long as everyone else loses above me.
Is that how close it is?
Always aim high.
Yeah.
Aim high, man.
Jeez.
So yeah, well, what about you, Jono? Who have you got next week? Next
Well, we've got
episode, even?
19th Sunderland for the with a home game, so I'm hoping my side don't slip up on that one. But then we have Tottenham. It is at home, but it's Tottenham, and they're top. And then we have Man City away, who are 3rd. So it's the type of episode that I'm expecting 3 points, and anything else is a bonus. But if we do well enough, I could see myself back in the top 4, because I think, unfortunately, I've just dropped out of the top 4. Yeah, I'm 5th. Just outside of it by 1 point. So I'm looking forward to it, but I wouldn't expect too much coming into that next episode.
Okay. And Dave, what about you?
I've got Chelsea, Liverpool, and I can't remember my other team.
Let's have a look.
Southampton.
Southampton. 3 difficult games. I think we can probably get 3, possibly 6. I mean, we're playing well against some of the big teams at the moment, such as City. I think they just can't cope. To be fair with City, when I played them though, they started Patrick Roberts and stuff on the right hand side, and when they brought him off, they brought Brandon Barker on, so it was hardly like a world-class substitute coming on. I think that's the way we counter them down the left-hand side as well. It depends if any other teams play like that against us. I think Chelsea and Liverpool will take no prisoners anyway, so it will be tough games and a very tough episode either way. So 3 points to 6 points, I'll be happy with next episode.
Okay. So I'm just going to give some interesting facts on the away record and home record in the Premier League. Okay, so home record, I'm actually bottom of the table for points. And JNO is about 7th, 8th, and he's the top of all of us. And then away record, which I think is absolutely ridiculous. Right, okay, so JNO's doing well. He's in 4th. I'm in 6th.
Jeez.
And then Kurt's in 17th. But anyway,
I've only
that's
had
just some
one
quick
away
facts.
win, just to show you how bad next episode's going to be.
Uh-oh.
Right,
Well, just for form, Leicester and West Brom are top with Bournemouth, Tottenham
boy.
and West Ham. Only one loss in 5.
I'm going to guess I'm bottom on form.
I just wasn't going to...
You've had 2
Tell
wins
you,
in the last
but-
5
Oh, hang on.
games.
No,
you're quite high. as
last
far as form
5
goes.
games. If we go last 5 games, I'm actually... Right,
Ninth.
hang on. Yeah, that's... Christ. Right, anyway, this is dragging on. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of the Mid-Table Clash. If you have, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to see more, leave comments down below if you've got any feedback. And all channels will be in the descriptions of each of these videos, so make sure you go and check out everybody out. This has been Gingy X and I'm signing out. Peace.
I don't want to play
Bye.
this game anymore.
So, yeah.